Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Solari here. Welcome to Library Land. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spring into STEM. Today we're going to be making a water cycle in a bag. Before we begin, let's just quickly review what the water cycle is. The water cycle is a process that moves the water all around Earth because we have a limited amount of water. The energy that controls this is the heat from the sun. The heat from the sun evaporates liquid water that might be in oceans or lakes or ponds into water vapor. That water vapor rises into the atmosphere or air and eventually cools down and condenses or collects into clouds. When clouds become too heavy, it rains or snows. We call that precipitation. That rain or snow falls down to the ground, runs off or travels across Earth and collects again into oceans and lakes, and then the sun evaporates it back up. So it goes in a circle or a cycle. To make our water cycle in a bag, you're going to need a Ziploc bag, some water, a little bit of food coloring, a measuring glass, tape, and a marker. First, on my Ziploc bag, Miss Solari is not much of an artist. I'm going to take my permanent marker and I'm going to draw the sun. And then, just like so, right here in the corner. Then, I'm going to put in a few puffy clouds. Just like that. Next, since my bag's not all that big, I'm going to measure probably just about 1/8 of a cup to 1/4 of a cup of water. And I'm going to take a little bit of food coloring and just add a drop. Remember with food coloring, a little bit goes a long way, especially since we're not using a lot of water. And I'm just going to swirl that in. So now we have blue water. And we're going to carefully pour this in our Ziploc bag. And we are going to seal it shut. You want to be really careful to make sure you hear that click because you don't want the water to leak out. And we're going to take some tape and we're going to tape it in a place in your house that will get some sun. I'm going to tape it right here to my window. It's a little cloudy today, but that's all right. Over the next few days, I'm going to observe my water cycle in the bag. I'm going to see if the sunlight coming through my window will heat up some of this water and evaporate. As it evaporates, the water level in this bag will look like it's getting less or decreasing. But what's going to happen is as that water vapor rises and cools down, I should see water droplets collecting on my bag and eventually coming back down to the bottom. So we should hopefully see in a few days our water cycle in a bag. The sun from the outside is going to heat our water. It's going to evaporate to water vapor. As it cools down, it's going to condense into water droplets. Every few days I'll take a picture and we'll be able to post it on the library website. This is Miss Solari signing off. Have a great day. Bye-bye from Library Land.